All right, and welcome to the very first attempt, the absolute very first attempt of the Grits and Shiggle Show, which is an after show to the T-Bone and the Morning Show, or T-Bone and Chick-Brew in the Morning Show, depending on what season it may be. So, this is a test of all of my equipment. I'm going to label this as episode 100 BC. I shouldn't have coughed into the mic. I apologize for that. So episode 100 BC will be the countdown to get us to 0, and then we'll begin the AD count. I figure after 100 attempts, I'll probably get this right. What I've learned on day 1, because I'm just learning everything as I go, it should probably be named the I Have No Idea What I'm Doing show instead of the Grits and Shiggle show. My wife says, my producer says, in order for you to understand the concept of the name, the Grits and Shiggle show, you have to understand the concept of Tiggle Bitties. So if you understand Tiggle Bitties, you understand the Grits and Shiggle show. So that's important to get out, and I'm sure that'll come up many more times. So again, I have no idea what I'm doing. What I have in front of me is a laptop, a microphone, and a mixer. And turns out that this microphone that I've had for well over a year, attached to a boom that goes with it, and it's golden. It looks amazing. Turns out it doesn't come with it comes with a 12 millimeter connector on the opposite side, not the three-pronged frickin' 50 millimeter size thing that I need to go into the soundboard. So this soundboard that I have sitting right next to me is 100% absolutely and completely worthless at this moment. So that's okay. It's a learning process, and these little micro episodes are going to follow along with me as I try to figure it out. I've tested the volume on this mic, and I'm not happy with it, but I think I can fix that in post. I don't have any real graphics other than the Grits and Shiggle show graphic. I'll work on that. I definitely don't have any bumper music. So if anybody's got any ideas on bumper music, if you're musically talented and you want to share I will give you all the credit you deserve. But if you're musically talented and you can give me some bumper music that you created, that would be nice. Thank you. And then I've got to work on the whole connecting Skype and this. I'm going to get better at it. Again, this is episode 100 BC. I've got 99 opportunities to get it better before I begin episode 1. So bear with me. Give me your comments, give me your suggestions, and if you're a talented person, feel free to send me graphics and bumper music stuff. Again, and I hate to steal off of anybody else's podcast. There's a couple great podcasts out there, but one of them that I've been following for God knows how long is Nobody Likes Onions. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, the content of Nobody Likes Onions is offensive, all right? So if you're easily offended, don't go there and listen to their content. But if you're musically inclined and you want to provide me some bumper music, I'm going to tell you, they have some of my favorite bumper music. It's got a really nice intro to it. I really like it. So if you could emulate that. And if you enjoy, comedy, because it's very funny. It's a funny show, but it is wildly offensive. Patrick and the team have been able to do something and get away with something that me, as a normal as a normal person, I couldn't get away with, because I always have to answer to somebody, not just the producer, but I have to answer to the community, and I have to answer to my employers. So they are able to cross lines that I can easily cross, but I can't cross because my job pays me a lot more than this does. So again, it's the Grits and Shiggle show. It's episode 100 BC. I'm figuring it out. Bear with me as I try to put this together. This was supposed to be a PSA for the Running of the Bulls that's coming up next weekend. But I don't think I'm going to be able to pull that off. So, yeah. And at this point, I would hit a button and some bumper music would play, and then I would just fade out. Imagine that, if you will. There's 5 minutes of your day you'll never get back. It's the Grits and Shiggles show.